Hi, welcome to our big auction, and thanks for joining us. Our media coordinator, Dana, insisted I do this video, so here you go. She told me to tell you what my experience was when I was just in Bolivia in July and August, and what was some of the things I saw and did. But I wanted to share with you one thing that really struck me is we have this girls program it's really for sexual health. And we thought about 15 girls would show up for this program, but 28 came. And these girls learn how to be strong. They learn how to deal with domestic violence. Domestic violence is such a problem in Bolivia, but these girls, they got to do self-defense, and they were excited about that, learning to do basic self-defense. So they will change the dynamics within their own families eventually. We can just see it happening. So that was one of the exciting things. I got to see several of those workshops. And then one day I went to a community where I've been to so many times, and it's a long ride there and a walk there, and I always get so thirsty, so I always have my water bottle with me. But this time I could drink their water. They drink from the river. They have a river water diversion system, but now we have helped them have clean, safe water to drink, and it's in their homes. Um, and I got to drink clean water there. It was and I've been going there for years and never been able to drink the water without getting sick. And so this was the first time I was ever able in all of these years to drink the water from their system. What else did I do? I went to a community where we were just finishing up ecological composting latrines. And it was so exciting because in this community, almost 100% of them have chosen to have ecological composting latrines, which really changes the dynamics of that whole community. When one's private sewage is not just flowing into the garden and yard of the other person, everybody has safe sanitation. And had ecological composting latrines. It was just great to see, and they were so happy. Then let's see, what else did I do? I wanted to tell you that the COVID situation is really hard in Bolivia. It's not, we go, like one day I went in to buy some fruit and vegetables in the market. And then another day, somebody came back from the market and they said that the senora that we have been buying fruits and vegetables from for years she died. She had COVID. And it's not a day passes really where someone's mother, someone's wife, someone's son, dies. And the reason for that is there's just simply no health care that's accessible or affordable that they can get to. So it's a dire situation. It's hard here in the U.S., but at least we have hospitals, and even though they're full, we generally get health care. And then I wanted to share with you on my final day, too. We had this grant, this money to help us do a program for chronic, to help the health promoters that we've trained over the last 10 years really help their neighbors who have chronic illnesses like diabetes and hypertension. And so we put forth this notice that we were going to hold this workshop, and 33 health promoters, we were expecting maybe 30, but 33 showed up early one morning. They were standing outside our office door at like 7:30 in the morning, and they had come from everywhere, from all over the place where we've worked, and some of them were left at 3 a.m. to get there by 7:30 or 8, and it was just amazing. They all came to learn how to help their neighbors, and that's what we have to have in these rural communities, is those devoted folks who are willing to learn new things so that they can help their neighbors best. Then I wanted to tell you one more story, and that is that of the young woman who's in charge of our HIV program, and how she just goes beyond the beyond what she needs to do her project. She's supposed to be doing projects in communities, educational programs on HIV in schools and in communities and with health promoters. But she made sure she went and she talked to the sexual workers in the communities. There are sex workers everywhere, all over the world, uh, but she wanted to include them in this project because they are so susceptible to HIV. And so she went and she spent time talking to them and talking to the madam and talking to each of them individually just to help them understand, and she'd do a course for them and how to avoid HIV infection. So it's just, and that wasn't really part of the grant, but I'm so proud of her that she was willing to go do that and went and found them and organized them and got them together to come and learn. And that's really what we do. We reach out. We try to reach everyone in the community. And we do that with your help. We can't do it without your help. And we're calling this auction the big auction because we need big, big things to keep doing this work. We haven't been able to have an in-person or any other fundraisers except these virtual fundraisers online for now almost 2 years. And we really need some big help. And we know you have big hearts because you've always been there for us. And so we're reaching out today and really want you to know that we're so happy you're part of this work. And we think you would be so proud of it. And so we hope you'll continue joining us and being a part of Etta Projects, and that your big hearts will shine today. Thank you for being here.